secret.
Welcome back. SPORTSCAST live here on a Wednesday NFL Game Day show. Make sure you get tickets on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, our YouTube as well, on Instagram at SPORTSCAST.
What's our Twitter handle?
We don't have one. You can follow us personally at Buttknocker, at Buttknocker, at C. Bullock, and you got me at Real Josh Pacheco.
And let me just say,
yeah,
rap died with that song.
Don't worry, I got the rebuttal.
I think
at the end of that song, when that song came out, rap freaking died.
You know what? I'm coming.
It became too serious. It became too political.
No, he's mad. He's mad.
That
right
was
now.
some
I'm very
serious,
mad. You've upset Cam
serious
with that
jamming,
comment.
serious lyrics, serious just
he disagrees
fast
with you.
talking.
He disagrees.
And just a bumping rap.
I just watched.
Disagrees
I
with
just
you.
watched the Defiant ones, so I'm coming guns loaded right now. I will say that is disrespect. You know what? I was hit by inspiration by you because you do the cool old songs. I wanted to do a throwback every week to a different rap artist group.
Okay.
I'm not even going to go there yet, all right?
What is throwback to you?
Cool and the Gang. The Gap Band.
Fantastic. Oh, my God. I love you.
LL Cool J.
I love you.
Naughty by Nature.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg. Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang.
You got to go Wu-Tang
Not so much Wu-Tang for the people.
Biggie.
Yes.
Hawk.
I will do that. Yes.
Dude, I'm all about it.
Okay. I will do all that with you.
You know what? I'll even get in the clean lyrics. Will Smith.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, parents just don't understand. Right? I'll go with that.
I'm telling you, dude.
I'll go with the Beastie Boys. I mean, I'll even go with the Beastie Boys with you, man. But it turned into ugly. It turned into something different, man. To me, that was just a cool fucking song. It was make you happy. It was cool, man. Let's dance. Let's put on some.
God, I love
let's put on some parachute. Let's put on some parachute pants.
This is my Spotify OG mix right here,
right?
bro.
I'm telling you,
I like everybody you said. I'm really not into Wu-Tang. And from the other side of that, everybody gives me shit because I liked Jay-Z's stuff.
he was good.
His early stuff, I really liked it. You know? But Snoop, Snoop, man. How do you not like Snoop? But see, even if he's talking political, or even if he's talking hood, he's bringing it to you in a non-threatening manner.
My name is
Slim Shady.
My name is
So you have to watch, Josh. You have to watch the Defiant ones. They go into that song. Literally, Dr. Dre's in the studio playing that beat, and Eminem just out of nowhere, within 3 seconds of hearing it, goes, "Hi, my name is who? My name is who?"
Right.
Dr. Dre goes, "That's it. Go in the studio."
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Just go right now.
That's awesome.
Eminem was a genius. I'm sorry, but
no, it was.
He was.
This program, especially if you're a hip hop fan like me, who's been born in the '90s and stuff, this goes through the '70s, the '80s, and not only the '70s and '80s, but with like musicians like Stevie Nicks, and you know who Jerry Lovine is, the guy who started Interscope Records.
Yes.
Famous music producer. Goes all the way up until present day. Oh my God, it's fantastic. Oh my God.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's good
You
stuff,
got
Knocker.
what I need.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bismarcky.
it's good. Bismarcky, baby.
You say eat just a friend.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you know what?
Just a
He's
friend.
got his.
Oh, baby, you.
He's got his song every week. I really would like to do throughout like the NFL season. I want to do a band every week, or just old school hip hop.
You can have your own little segment on another break and bring a rap band.
Dude, I've got it. I've got 8 weeks written out right now.
So I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, "How do you like the show?" She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Then when I asked, "Do you have a man?" she tried
got
to
what
pretend.
I
She said, "No, I
need."
don't. I only have a friend." Come on. That's what I'm going to say.
Home.
You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
right now.
You know what?
I'm digging Bust a Move, man.
That is,
I could do some Bust a Move anywhere, anytime, all day long.
You know how Falcon goes sailing? That song is the opposite of sailing to Falcon.
Falcon. I
So
can
like
see
that,
Mike doing that on karaoke night. Yeah.
You know what?
Just bust a move.
Every middle school dance, dude.
Do
Right
you
here.
have do you have Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch
I
with
can
good
get whatever you
vibrations?
want.
Why
Good
not, man?
vibrations.
Dude, that is. Oh my.
There you go.
But don't get caught with a celibate rope.
Yeah. You feel it, baby? I do too.
The original Mighty Ducks. That's what it reminds me of.
All right.
Swing. Come on, swing.
Oh, so
You know what? You know what? It was also making me laugh too. The first
God, I love this.
the first artist
Our
that
sports show, right?
No, we have totally gone
the
off
first
the
artist that Interscope ever signed was Rico Suave.
Rico Suave.
Really?
Rico Suave. Said Jerry Lovan saw him literally at a party, and all these women. It was a song in Spanish. All
Right.
American girls don't know Spanish. They're all singing to it, and it was like Rico Suave, and it's just going on. Oh, unbelievable.
I think I could get your
All right,
mom's
we have
panties
to get
off to
back
that one.
sports. All right, we're
Seriously,
Here we go,
I gotta
football
record
time.
that one. That might have been our best segment in the last 2 years, right there. I'm serious.
I'm so, but there's. See why I say when you said the day rap hip hop died when that
Right.
song came out. There's
Right.
so many good songs after that, man. I'll
Right.
give you. I don't like current day hip hop and most of
Right.
the artists. There's some good stuff. In
I don't like the
90s.
anger. I just don't like the anger. And I think back then they actually had some musicianship. They actually
Yeah,
played
I'll give you that.
music and wrote a song instead of stealing. You know, I know that was a Rick James thing. Yeah, I know that was a total Rick James song. But they tried to do something original and make a song.
Yeah.
Which is why
Yeah.
I liked Jay-Z's music. He tried to make a song.
Did,
You know, instead of just and just yelling. You know,
dude,
just
I'll take the '90s over any generation.
So
man.
what?
In
70s,
fact,
bro.
I'll take
Cartoons,
Don't
dude,
even think
music.
about-
90s. Cartoons, music, computer, everything,
Dude,
video games.
talk
take
to
the
your
90s.
dad.
Nintendo 64.
All I can say is,
come on.
talk to your dad.
My dad would agree. The '90s. My dad was a shit in the '90s. My dad was on top of the world in the '90s.
All right, now
70s was the best
let's get
decade
into
ever.
it. We're going to get to our NFL preview here.
Oh, we're doing football?
Yeah, we're going to do some football here, Knock.
Why?
Let's get into it. NFL.
Let's just drink.
We're going to go to NFC West, Knocker. Let's cover this NFC West
My
real
favorite.
quick. We got the
Yes.
Cardinals. We've got the Rams. We've got the Seahawks and the Niners here, Knocker. This division at once was controlled by the Seahawks, but maybe not so much now as the Rams look to improve with a new coach kind of built around the draft here. They
Yes.
look a little better. Their defense is stacked.
3 years ago, it was the best.
It was
Division
best defense
in the
It
NFC.
was the best division in the NFC. You got the Arizona Cardinals, which are I think, going to slip back a little bit. Carson Palmer, I don't think he's going to last the full season. You look at their backups here. You got Drew Stanton. You got Blaine Gabbert. I don't really think the Cardinals are going to be. I think actually they're going to fall the most in this division. Would you two agree?
Well, since there's only 2 relevant teams, it's between them and you know.
I mean, if you're going to rank them 1 through 4 right here in that division, where do the Cardinals rank for you? They still rank number 2 behind the Seahawks?
I'm looking at
You're
schedules
that
right now.
comfortable?
Well, again, they're the only team that has somewhere to fall because the 49ers and the Rams they're already at the bottom.
Vegas has the Cardinals as we get into them at over-under their season win total at 8 here, Knocker. The over is favored at -140, the under at +110. Vegas thinks they're going to maybe be a 9-7 team this year. That's what you're looking at.
Right.
Would you agree with Vegas here? Because, you know, Vegas don't lie, man. You look at the numbers. Vegas usually right on there.
Do you
If
want
you're
me
a
to go
betting
week
man.
by week so we can kind of get a idea?
Sure,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Week 1 at the Lions.
Okay, I'm going to give it week 1.
At the Lions?
Yeah.
I'm going to give that a loss.
I'm going to give that a loss.
I'm going to give it a loss too.
Yeah.
At the Colts, week 2.
I'm going to give that a loss, too.
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
say-
a win.
I think that's a win.
Okay.
Cowboys, week 3. I
Loss.
believe that's a loss.
Yeah, it's a loss.
Week 4, 49ers. That's a win.
That's a win.
So we're 2-2 right
Okay.
now. At the Eagles.
I'm gonna say a loss. Cold weather. Going to Philly.
They play very well
Wentz.
in Philly.
That Carson Wentz team is good though.
I like them over there in Philly.
All right.
If everybody's healthy, I
so
think
they're
they win
2-3 or 3-2
right.
by week 5.
Right.
Bucks.
Right.
Okay, Bucks in Tampa.
No, at home.
I'm gonna give a win for that.
All right, at the Rams, I'm taking a win.
I'm gonna take a win.
At the Niners.
I think they split that series. So
yeah,
I'm gonna
I
say
think the Niners win at home.
Yeah, I think they win one game there.
Seahawks on the Seahawks at home Thursday night early week game. So there's only a 4-day rest.
Give me Seahawks at home every. Give me
no,
that
it's Arizona's at home.
Oh, Arizona's. I'll still give me
still
Seahawks.
go Seattle.
Yeah, I go Seattle in that
at
game.
Houston.
Yeah, I say they lose that game.
I do too.
I say they lose that game too.
Jaguars.
If they were playing Houston week 1 or 2,
is that
I give
at
them
the
a little
Jags?
bit of
No,
edge,
it's at home.
I'm gonna give them a win over the Jags at home.
Rams at home.
I'm gonna give them that win too.
Titans at home. I'm gonna say the Titans.
I'm gonna say Titans too.
At the Redskins, I'm gonna say a win.
I'm gonna give them
No,
a win.
I think they lose that game.
I think Kirk Cousins wins that game too.
On grass in
that's
Washington late in the season.
Giants at home.
I like the Giants.
I like Giants too.
At Seahawks. I think they have probably a very hard last 4 weeks.
Yeah, I actually take the.
I think
I don't
6
mind
and 10.
taking the under.
I like the under on that.
I like. Thanks for keep those schedules up so we can.
I have them all up. This is the first thing I did.
I like that. I think 7 and 9.
Me too. I'm gonna go under there. Cam, you gonna go under the 8-win total there?
I'm gonna say push.
You're gonna say push on that when they finish at 8-8 there.
I'm gonna say a push.
Okay, Knocker, can you record these so I can post these up on our website? So I'm gonna say under the 8 wins. Knocker, you're gonna say under the 8 wins for the Arizona Cardinals, and Cam's gonna go at
You know
push.
what I will say about the Cardinals? I think the Cardinals have the clear #1 choice at fantasy running back this year.
You think he's that good?
Well, no. Here's the problem. I think Zeke and Le'Veon Bell are 2 and 3. Right? They're both going to be suspended.
Yeah, that's true.
And remember, for people who took Brady last year and stuff, every week in fantasy football is so important because there's only 16 games.
Yeah.
You need everybody healthy.
Yeah, I agree.
You over or under the 8?
No, I'm push.
He's at a push, so that's fine. All right, Knocker. Next up here, the Los Angeles Rams. As we know, new head coach Jared Goff coming into his second season. Had a pretty good draft, Knocker. They shored up some of their pieces
very
here.
good draft.
But they are going to be on they used to be on Hard Knocks here. I think that kind of had affected them. But a new coach, Jared Goff, looking to grow in his second season here. Still have Todd Gurley at running back. I think the offense is still in question here, Knocker. They got to show me something. They were actually absolutely putrid last season.
Yes.
In Vegas right now. Let's see what the Rams are at.
To your statement right there, I think a lot of their looking putrid had a lot to do with their coaching.
Yeah,
I think they had some decent players with a more imaginative offensive mindset from the coaching staff. I think they would have done a lot better on offense.
I think this is actually one of my better bets for the over-under here, Knocker. The Rams have them at 5.5 here. Vegas has them at their over-under win total.
I'm going over.
The over is not favored. It's plus 110. The under is at minus 140. So again, 5.5.
5.5.
Over-under Ram total.
I'm going to go over.
I like this over too.
I'm going to go over.
I think they get to 6 and 10 here. Go over their schedule. Let's run through it.
Let's not act like the fact they have the best defensive coordinator.
They're fantastic
they
on
do.
defense.
I love their head coach. I love him. I really do. I love their head coach, and I think they drafted very, very well.
Let's run
Colts
through
at home week 1.
Win.
Colts at home. The Rams are at home.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
give them a loss.
I'm gonna give them a loss. On
I'm gonna go
too.
win.
Okay,
Redskins at home. I'm gonna give them a win. I'm gonna give them a loss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them a loss too.
I think that's a very close game. That's an easy.
Or no.
way for
I'm
me.
gonna give them a win for that. I think they're 1-1.
I think that's an okay. I'm gonna go with you exactly. 1-1. I think they win one of those 2 games.
You know
Yes.
what? I'm gonna sit with you guys too at 1-1. I'm not gonna say which one they win.
Right.
But they're
Right.
at 1-1.
Right.
At San Francisco's a win. I think we
Okay.
can
I can buy it.
At the Cowboys is a loss.
Yes.
Seahawks at home's a loss.
Yes.
At the Jaguars, I'm
You
gonna
know
give
what?
them a win.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
No, Knocker, don't be stupid and crazy.
Wait, no. Hold on. Actually, it's the Seahawks at home. I'm going to take them for a win.
Their record against the Seahawks is very, very, very good, and they've got a better team than they've had in the last 3 years. They've built up this good record. I think they can squeeze out a win at home against them.
Right now?
Week 6, we're at the Jags. They could be 4-2.
I think they lose that game.
At the Jags, I think they lose that.
Okay, so
that's after playing Seattle on the road.
That's after Seattle at home. Sorry.
Right, but they go to on the road.
Yeah.
To Jacksonville. That's
Cardinals at home.
Win.
Okay, you got the bye week at the Giants.
Loss.
Texans at home.
Loss.
At the Vikings.
I'm going to give them a
Loss.
loss. They don't travel well.
Saints at home.
Win.
Yeah, I might give them a win
At
there.
the Cardinals. I'm going to give them a loss.
I'm going to give them a loss, too.
I think they win that game.
Eagles at home. I think that might be a win.
Late in the season, if the season progresses the way I project, I think they can win that game.
At the Seahawks.
Loss.
At the Titans.
Loss.
And then you have the 49ers.
Win. Yeah, so I think they're
I think we got 6 or 7.
I think
Yes.
we got 6 or 7 out of those as well there. Okay, Knocker, next
Or are
team.
you, Cam? Are you over under what?
Oh, I'm over
I'm
on
over.
this.
So we're all 3 over on the 5.5 with the Rams here. All right?
I think, like Knocker says, it's not more. I mean, the players that they have are obviously better. It's more of you have competency now.
Right.
So that should get you 6 wins.
All right, Knocker, next up here again, we're covering the NFC West over-under totals. Give you a little preview for the season coming up. San Francisco 49ers, Knocker. Again, a lot of turmoil in the organization last couple of years. You got the Colin Kaepernick issue. You've got Chip Kelly getting outed. You've got, different coaching changes. The owner seems to be too involved here. The GM maybe not knows what he's doing. But they had a good draft here with John Lynch now coming in.
They had a very good draft.
Kind of just getting some balance.
But calm down.
Some calm down here with San Francisco.
They had a good draft, but calm down.
And as we've seen in the history with the Niners, they bounce back.
Hey, without you telling me, the over-under is 5.
Pretty damn close. What do you got? What do you got,
No,
Cam?
What is it?
It's
what
4.5.
Yeah, 5.
4.5.
Under.
The over, though, is
I don't even have
favored.
to
The
look at their
over is
schedule.
heavily favored here at -150. So you're going to have to put down 150 to win $100 here on the over 4.5. The under's at 4.5 plus 120 Knocker. Give me the schedule here for the 49ers just real quick as they're coming in. Do we know who their starting quarterback is?
No, but you got to think about it. They had, 3 wins last year, and 2 of them were the Rams? I think the Rams are going to be better.
Right.
So
Right.
you're not going to get 2 cheap, easy wins.
Who is their
They
quarterback?
have to win
Who do
5
you think they
games,
start here,
huh?
Cam, to start the season?
They traded for somebody.
I don't even know,
who it is,
man.
but They traded for somebody.
I don't know. Who
I
they're going to
honestly
throw
don't
in here
know.
They
as their-
traded for somebody.
as
And
their-
also ran.
Yeah, it's
You know what?
Brian
And
Hoyer. That's who they.
There you go.
that's who
See,
they
and
went
also
out and
ran.
got. Yeah.
Right.
I don't.
4.5's tough,
Brian
man.
Brian Hoyer is a good, steady quarterback,
Purposeful.
though. Yeah, he's a good, calm the ship.
Right.
So,
Give me the
Yeah.
schedule. Run it through.
Panthers at home.
Loss.
Loss.
At the Seahawks.
Loss.
Rams at home.
Loss.
Loss.
At the Cardinals.
Loss.
Loss.
At the Colts.
Loss.
At the Redskins.
Loss.
Loss.
Cowboys at home.
Loss.
At the Eagles.
Loss.
Cardinals at home.
Okay,
Maybe
I'm going to give
a
them a
win.
win. I'm going to give one.
Depending-
They're going to
depending
win one
on
of these 7
injuries
games
and what
somewhere.
have you.
Okay, keep going.
Giants at home.
Loss.
Bye week. Then
Loss.
Seattle at home off the bye.
Loss.
At Chicago. That's a win.
Win.
I'll give them a win.
At Texans.
Loss.
Titans at home.
Loss.
Push.
Jaguars at home is going to be a win.
Okay, win. I still think
At
they're
the Rams.
I can't believe I'm saying. I'm going to say under.
No,
I would
I'm
say
gonna- I'm
under.
gonna do under 4.5.
They're going to
Yes.
win 4.
Wow.
Yes.
They're taking 4.
Yeah, I like the 4.
I-
The
I mean-
Niners are going 4-12 this year?
Yeah, you're 1 game better. That's still improvement.
Wow.
However you like to look at it,
I
it's
just
still
can't
improvement.
believe that. Yeah.
I mean, I think they had a good draft.
Wow.
But the fact that the Rams and the 49ers both have new coaches, new systems coming in, and they had a very good draft,
Yeah.
I think the Rams had a better core to start
Yeah.
with
I
than the
agree.
49ers
completely agree
prior
with
to
you.
this
Yes,
draft.
much
and
better.
I think even if you wash the 2 head coaches, right?
Oh.
I think the Rams
the Rams
have
are
better
much
personnel. So if
Much
they don't
deeper team.
fuck it up,
Yeah.
right? If the Rams coaches
And
don't
talking
fuck
as a
this
former
up,
Rams fan.
right?
there.
This is my team.
Yeah, it
if
is
they
your
don't
team.
fuck it up, then the 49ers, yeah, I don't see them winning more than 4 games. I
All
don't.
right, moving
I'm
on to the
sorry.
last team. Again, we're
Yeah.
covering the NFC West here. The Seattle Seahawks. Again, they've been the pride of the
Right.
that division the last few years here. Again, getting a Super Bowl, getting to 2 Super Bowls, winning one of them.
Mhm.
Some turmoil, though, with the Seattle lately in the season.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
Richard Sherman questioning some coaches. Russell Wilson maybe not being the best person in the locker room or kind of being, kind of distant in some
know what,
ways,
Josh?
whether it's his religion or whatnot. But
Let me comment on that.
Yeah.
I think the only 2 perennial winning teams, right, that don't have controversy are the Patriots and the Steelers. I think every other team that
Has
makes a
something.
sniff and rises up for 2.
I don't know about your
3
Steelers, man.
No,
Mike
Steelers
Tomlin's
have
the-
controversy.
Yeah,
the
but you know
Steelers
what?
got
They
their
have
shit, man.
controversy, but they squash it. It never
Okay.
rides out for weeks and weeks and weeks and
I can-
weeks
I
and,
can get-
and goes
yeah.
through the whole damn season. It lasts for a couple of weeks because the reporters just just suck on the tit for that for the 2 weeks. But overall, controversy-wise, for teams that are always in the hunt, I really do think these are the two teams that have to deal and deal with it, like you said, in-house. Yeah, they really squash the shit. It's in-house. You're playing for the Steelers. You're playing for the Patriots. We're gonna squash this. Shut your fucking mouth, or we're gonna cut you.
Yeah, I
right. And Seattle,
the Steelers have been loose.
Not
though.
there.
Don't give the Steelers as much credit. That's a loose organization. You've got the running back getting busted for pot a couple times. You've got the receivers doing this, a couple getting busted as well. I think Mike Tomlin a little loose.
Martavius Bryant.
You've got Roethlisberger questioning Tomlin's.
Again, you're making practice. My point. A lot of shit goes on, but it doesn't stick.
You're right.
They're Teflon.
It does seem to make
it
the
rolls off.
48
if
hours
all that shit happened to the Cowboys, if all that shit happened to the Raiders, if all those incidents happened to other contending teams, it would stick with you for the whole damn season. But for some reason, the Patriots and the Steelers get a pass on just constantly riding it, right? Seattle, I think, is right in the middle. A lot of shit happens in Seattle, and they kind of keep digging at it, but they kind of not. They could be worse than they are.
What do you think Vegas has them coming in this season?
I think they have Seattle in this division 10-6.
They're at 10.5 here, over/under total for Vegas.
God, I'm good.
And
10 was the number.
I haven't looked at anything. Now, I understand. I haven't looked at a thing.
They've got it split -115 whether you choose the over/under. So Vegas is pretty dead set. They're going to finish 11-5 or 10-6.
Right.
My problem with Seattle and Pittsburgh is I think with that stuff you're playing with fire a little too much.
Yes.
And so when you get to the end, it's like, oh, okay, then you gotta just be all in focused. I don't think when they get to the championship games and when they get to the divisional round that they're all locked in at the same time.
I agree with you on that.
So I think that's the little bit of the difference.
Okay, well, you look at the Seahawks coming in, like I said, they've had their Richard Sherman problems. You've had your Russell Wilson, but they did have a addition of Eddie Lacy coming in this season, so they're going to have that running back. But again, Eddie Lacy has had his ups and downs, whether it's been the weight or keeping healthy.
Beef boy.
He is beef boy. But again, you have that Seattle defense. You have the home field advantage.
Right. But I'm going to have to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love Pete Carroll. I love what he did at USC.
Yeah, but it's getting old.
I think he's right on that 10-year edge to where
it's rah-rah's worn
he's
out
got
the
like
veterans.
a 2 more year window until it all falls apart. And I really think he's trying to just hang on
there.
And let's see if we can do something.
So does that affect the season coming up?
Luckily he's in a division where the other 3 teams suck.
Well, we'll see. What's the
at the Packers week 1? That's a loss.
At the Packers week 1.
You're not going into
that's a good game.
You're not going into cheese.
I'll give him a loss. Okay, so
I don't know because I don't think Green Bay's that strong, but I'm going to give that a push. That's a maybe, and that's where that half comes in.
Yeah, I'm going to give a loss to that with Kim.
So 49ers at home.
Win.
At the Titans. That's a tough game.
I'm going to give him a win.
Yes, it is, but I'll give him a win.
Colts on Sunday Night Football.
Win.
At home.
Seattle's at home?
Got to go win.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a win. So
at the Rams.
That's a win.
Loss.
I'm going to give him a win.
I think that's the loss.
I think the Rams beat them.
I think you guys
bye week at the Giants.
Loss.
I'm going to give
Texans at home.
God.
That's a tough one.
Wait, Seattle's at home?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him I'm always going to take Seattle home. I've made that mistake 2 times in the past.
But is that a daytime game? Is it a Sunday night game?
Daytime game.
Yeah, but Texans don't travel well. Texans don't ever travel well.
I'll take the Seattle.
Boy, that's a toss-up.
Okay, what's after that, Kim?
Redskins at home, daytime game.
Wait, they're at the Redskins?
No, at home.
Okay, they're at home. I'm going to give them the win.
Boy, the Redskins are really an enigma in the whole NFC West. Because obviously the NFC East is playing the NFC West this year. And just if the Redskins are better, then they win some of these games. But if it all turns into a shithole, the Redskins go 2-12 this year.
Thursday Night Football at the Cardinals. 4 days rest.
Loss.
I'm going to give them win.
I think that might be a loss.
Actually.
Okay. All right.
Then you got the Falcons on 11 days rest at home.
Loss.
Oh, that's Falcons traveling.
I like Atlanta. I think Atlanta this year is really focused.
Yeah,
if anything's going to happen,
they're going to be out.
If anything's going to happen in Atlanta, it's going to be this year.
Well, how they finish out here?
At the 49ers.
Win.
Eagles at home on Sunday night.
Take the win or that Sunday night,
At the Jaguars.
Win.
Rams at home,
Win.
and then at your Cowboys.
Loss.
I'm going to go.
So we're right at 10 or 11, right?
All right.
That's Vegas has it.
I'm going to go with the under
It's a
because I
science.
think Seattle's not. I don't think they're as trustworthy as they have been in the past. I see them
The
finishing
half-
10-6 more than finishing
when you
11-5.
When you get to these numbers, when you get to double-digit wins, the half is a killer. I'll
It
always
is.
take the under on
Yeah, I'm going to take the under on the 10.5 too.
Unless the
They'll finish it
Patriots,
out.
because they break the rule.
I got under. Cam's
I'm
got
just
under.
going to go. I'm going to go with the under because there's a couple of
push games.
injury toss-up.
Yeah.
You know,
I
who's
agree.
hot, who's not
Look-
games. I'm going to go with 10 wins.
Look
Yeah.
what happened
And
with
that
them
wins
last.
the division.
Yeah.
10 wins the
I agree.
divisions.
Look what happened with them last year with Chancellor and Thomas getting hurt, and look how much that team fell apart.
Yeah.
And they were
I'm telling you, they're like Knocker
So
said.
you're under 10.5?
Yeah, they're
I'm
on
under.
that
Under.
They're on that brink of crumbling. It's almost like that game where you used to pull the sticks out when the ice.
Jenga.
That game, yeah, one of those. It's like you're pulling that last stick, and how much can Pete Carroll keep that Jenga
Yeah.
This is
alive
why
before it just
Yeah.
crumbles?
This
It's
is
gonna
why
be
I've
interesting.
never always been necessarily a fan of player coaches, because I think they play with fire too much, and you treat certain players individually a lot better. You create resentment. It doesn't allow you to build a dynasty.
Yeah,
I think when you take your ego out of anything and you can just say, you're in or you're out, you're all in or you're out, I think that's always the better locker room
I'm going to disagree with you on this because I think Pete Carroll is unique. I think Pete Carroll, you say the players coach and favorites. I don't think he plays favorites. I truly do not believe that he plays favorites. I think he talks to all.
with you.
I think he talks to all 45 guys like he did at USC.
Everyone has
I don't-
favorites.
Human, okay? But for the overall coaching aspect of this, I'm going to disagree with you because I think what he built at USC was built upon, I don't care if you're a freshman.
Yeah.
I do not care if you're a walk-on. On Thursday, we're having play-in practice, right? I don't care who you are. You kick ass on Thursday, you're playing on Saturday, right? I'm not playing favorites. I'm here to win football games, and I'm here for competition. I didn't recruit you at USC because you're a shitty football player. I recruited you because I think you can play college football right now. And he puts that into the mind of those players. I think he's brought that to Seattle. I don't care if other teams have cut you. I don't care if you're only making $750,000 a year as opposed to the running back who's making $13 million. If you outplay him, I'm going to play you. And I think it still works, Josh. But I do. You know, I'm double talking here.
Yeah.
I think every coach has a 10-year window and then it's over. But to your point, I disagree with you. I don't think that that's an old thing. I think that it still makes fresh. You practice to get on the playing field on Sunday, and I do really think he truly believes that, and that's the best way to make a football team.
I think it's tough to judge, just going a final point here. It's tough to judge because Sherman was the best player on the team for so long, and now that Russell Wilson's had a meteoric rise, maybe that's a little bit of ego and jealousy on his
totally
part.
think it is.
So, I mean,
Sure.
it's so hard to say that, Sherm's right or, kind of, but there's definitely some
There's some
tension in that
tension,
locker room
yeah.
that you
Sure.
can cut with a knife.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's gotten to the point where it's like they're on the edge of just barely hanging on in the playoffs
Yes.
anymore,
Yes.
and they're like that 500 team. You got to just either tank or
Yeah.
you got to go
I
do
agree.
something.
Lastly, here, Knocker, fish off the show. We're gonna get to our. Everyone's been waiting for it. Our Tony Dungy drunk of the week.
Hey, I remember when
I am so intrigued by this.
I remember when QuickTime here passed out in the booth. This
I love
booth,
that.
and we did stuff to him that you do to ladies,
To
and
ladies.
we promised we'd never tell
the
you.
ladies.
All the greatest moments of my life I spent right here in this booth. Maggie's first word, Bart jumping that canyon, Mr. Plow, all the greatest moments of my life. I gotta go pee. I don't want to get
All
up.
right, Knocker. Last official share. Tony Dungy, our drunk of the week. And I was like, Tony Dungy.
I cannot even.
How
believe
does he
this.
make
I am
drunk of the
I'm
week? Well-
extremely shocked.
I know
In
exactly
the
what
latest
this is.
effort by ESPN to bring up a story, they interviewed 10 past and current NFL coaches and executives and asked them to rank the best quarterbacks since 1978, Knocker. That was because
Wow.
that's the year it's selected because of the rule change that opened up the passing game. Okay, so they're going to
Okay.
go from 1978.
Right.
Of the 10-man poll, 9 of them listed Tom Brady as their either number 1 or number 2 best quarterback.
Okay.
Considering Brady's a 5-time Super Bowl champion,
Right,
and
that
that's
makes
why they
sense.
consider the greatest quarterback of all time, right? Well, maybe someone might prefer Joe Montana. That's okay. Maybe even Peyton Manning, right?
Okay.
But for the most part, Brady's your number one guy, right? Well,
Sure, well, the
not
numbers-
according to Tony Dungy, because according to Tony Dungy, Tom Brady was ranked as low as 6th in his top 10 NFL quarterbacks, with
Go,
John Elway,
Tony.
Steve Young, and Aaron Rodgers listed as his top 3 knocker.
See, here's the thing.
You
What?
are goddamn drunk, Tony Dungy.
What?
You're
Give
drunk.
me those 3
you
again.
can get it. You can get away with that.
He's
if you,
drunk.
You can get away with it if you say Tom Brady's at least top 3, because he is.
He's
Whoa.
drunk, right? No.
That's his top 3?
Is John Elway, Steve Young, Aaron Rodgers. Now,
By the- by
now
the-
just so you know, of the consensus knocker.
By
of
the way, the consensus is spot on.
As it is. Now, knocker, now to agree with it. Now, after all those 10 I told you were pulled, right? This is what it came out to. Brady, number 1. Manning, 2. Montana, 3. Elway, 4. Rodgers, 5. Marino and Favre tied for 6th. Young, Breeze, and Fouts at number 10.
I think that's absolutely spot on.
You're an idiot.
Why? Who else are you
Why?
going to put in there?
Who?
Who you forget? Who are we forgetting? The great Terry Bradshaw?
Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
Get out of here.
Seriously?
Terry
Bradshaw is
Seriously,
a
I
top
knew that's who he was going
5
to go with.
quarterback. Roger
He is
Staubach.
not a top 5
Roger Staubach deserves to be on that list.
Terry Bradshaw.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give me the list again because
Okay.
I want to. I need to write this down. Don't just make me comment on what you
Okay,
said.
well, we only got a couple minutes, so let's okay, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, John Elway, Aaron Rodgers is your top 5. Now, tied for 6th is Marino and Favre. 8 is Steve Young. 8 is Steve. 8 is Steve Young. 9 is Breeze.
I'm on Marino Favre.
Marino and Favre. 8 is Young. 9 is Breeze. And 10 is Fouts. You got a problem with that list?
Yeah, I have a huge.
Who would you take
Absolute-
off that list? I'm going to take Drew Brees off if I'm taking
I am
anybody.
taking.
No, Cam, you wouldn't move
I
Drew
am
Brees off of
taking-
there?
I am taking Aaron Rodgers
No,
from
Joe.
5. No, from 5 to 10. I'm not taking him off the list.
I agree with that.
From 5 to 10?
The only 2 quarterbacks. I am taking.
We're going to finish off here.
I'm
Go ahead.
taking Breeze, Young, and Favre off this list.
Breeze, Young, and Favre.
Yes.
I can. Wow.
Absolutely.
And who would you add in those 3 spots?
I am putting Terry Bradshaw.
Okay.
I am putting.
In no particular order. Okay.
No, Roger Staubach.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think about this one. The last one.
It's tough, and you think about it, it's really. Do you put like a Jim Kelly in there?
Nah.
Yeah. I think that's a very good choice. I do.
Is Jim Kelly better than Drew Brees?
You know what?
No.
You know what?
No.
No.
Okay, and this is my problem here. I'm gonna put Jim Kelly over here. I'm gonna put Troy Aikman in there.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I don't
Dude,
think.
threes, come
I
on,
think,
that's a good
I
point.
think Troy Aikman is the least
Wrap this up, we got 30
respected.
seconds.
Is the least respected quarterback in the history of the NFL. Everybody says, "Oh, blah blah blah." Dude, you got to fucking win. He won 3 fucking rings in 4 years, right? He brought the Cowboys from 1-15 to Super Bowl champions to contenders, and he was boning Lori Morgan.
And that's enough.
Top
said right
top
And
4.
that's enough for me.
Top
give me
4
real
is
quick.
solidified.
Top
Top
four
4 is
solid-
solidified.
okay.
Steve Young should be moved up. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers should move down.
All right, let us know,
For sure.
guys. Let us know your thoughts.
Steve
Tweet
Young should
us.
be moved up.
Tweet us. Tell us
Without
we're
a doubt.
idiots. We'll be back next week. NFL Game Day Show,
Without a doubt.
bitches. Download it. Tell a friend. We love you guys. I'll be back next week.